on us, just like I dropped a bomb. Mom and Dad, I'm not running the family business. Mom and Dad, I want to be a slam poet artist. To be happy like a megastore smiley face, you have to wear a matching vest just like everybody else. Ding dong, ding dong. Welcome to heaven, the most powerful words to any true-blooded American. So talk isn't cheap, but my class is. $50 for the 8-week session at the Rosewood Adult Learning Center. Hope to see you there.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Do you think you can cover just the last half of my shift for me?
Yeah, you mean, 4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be great. All you have to do is just check IDs when people come in, and if anyone's rowdy, just cuff them and put them in our holding cell.
Oh, okay. I'm 105 pounds and I'm 5'2".
Yeah, that's great. Here's some handcuffs. Here's some mace. Well, it's a mace bottle. I've used most of it for, spraying on food. So it's empty, but people do still react to it when you pull it out.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
The perfect cup of coffee. That's what we pour at High Horse Coffee House. But it's not for everyone. Frankly, your taste buds probably can't appreciate how complex and rich our coffee is. And you know what? It angers us to think of you drinking it. Okay, there it is. And hey, let's take it a step further. We despise you. Our coffee is f***ing amazing and complex, and it's like from another f***ing dimension, but it's wasted. It is wasted on you. I would rather pour our coffee on a pile of manure than let it touch your tongue. That's right. You rate lower than steaming manure piles, so stay away. You just stay away, or so help me, I won't be held responsible for my actions. So remember, that's High Horse Coffee House on Historic Mansion. No, you know what? F*** you.
Do you owe the IRS money in back taxes? $10,000, $20,000, $100,000? Help you fake your death, easing your tax burden. Exploding motorcycle, alligator attack, saving the world from an asteroid. We promise your fake death will not only be convincing, it will be cool. No lame deaths, guaranteed. As an added bonus, we also provide a DVD of your funeral. See who comes, see who cries, see who suspects. And if anyone suspects, we'll take care of them. Call the law offices of Wilson, Hanson, Young & Associates to help you fake your death. And remember, we don't get paid until people are fully convinced you're dead. We also specialize...
Hi, I'm Cookie, and if one more person adjusts the thermostat in here without my permission, I will destroy everything they have ever loved. Got that? 3 players, and not one of you thought to bring me flowers. Nice. You all take care of those screws now. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Is it a dog? Just answer yes or no to the various photos based on whether or not you think it's a dog or not. Then you'll win the game. How fun is that? Very...
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. And we're off.
Get ready, time for question. 1.
Kicking things off, high fructose fun syrup. Which of these food products does not contain corn syrup? Kellogg's Corn Pop Cereal, Brock's Candy Corn, State Fair Classic Corn Dogs, or Cracker Jack Caramel-Coated Popcorn and Peanuts? Players 1, 2, and 3. The sweetness in Kellogg's Corn Pops comes merely from sugar and the love they put in. I like foods with as much corn as possible. That's why I'm pleased to announce my very own new product, Cookie Masterson's genetically modified corn-covered corn nubbins. Oh, I'm eating one now. Oh, the cream corn and corn nuts go so well together. Get some today. Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Here's a good one. Fly me to the Clune. And this This or Dat is hurtling through the cosmos. Player 3, you could use more cash. Yeah, why don't you take a crack at this one? I'm going to read off 7 titles, and for each one you tell me if it's a scientific publication by Galileo Galilei or a George Clooney movie. If it's Galileo, press the square button. If it's Clooney, press the circle button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Lock in your answers before Player 3. If Player 3 gets it wrong, I'll split up that cash to everyone who got it right. Cool, let's do it. Solaris. Gravity. The Starry Messenger. The Assayer. Galilei, no. You know, sometimes when I look up in the night sky into the deep expanse of space, I can't help but wonder, why wasn't Monuments Men a better movie? Just one of the mysteries of the universe, I suppose.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Coming up, you know what they say about the size of a man's fret? Considering the respective sizes of their instruments, which of these male musicians is the least likely to be accused of compensating for something? A clarinet player, a piccolo player, an oboe player, or a bassoon player? Players 1, 2, and 3. The piccolo is actually a half-sized flute and the smallest of these instruments. So the piccolo player seems the least likely to be compensating for the size of their, other instrument. And as long as I've already gone through the trouble of setting up this premise, I would just like you to know, I play a kazoo. May I introduce Alt-Shift Medicine? I've been getting into Eastern medicine lately because I hate taking lots of pills, but this is kind of weird. My specialist gave me a fortune cookie.
Cookie, fortune,
Not that I'm complaining. I love cookies. Let's see what my fortune says. Prescription. 1 cookie AC. Now, weird. It's a prescription. I'm not great with medical abbreviations, though. When was I supposed to eat my cookie? First thing in the morning, before a meal, after a meal, or at bedtime? Players 1, 2, and 3. AC is a common medical abbreviation used on prescriptions and means before meal. Uh-oh, I already ate dinner today. That means I took this fortune cookie at the wrong time. I just hope there's no side effect. That is so far. Does it make a difference after all? Do you smell burning plastic? 5 fingers! Let's try Till the Closing Credits Do Us Part. If it followed the processional order of a traditional Christian wedding, what movie would probably have come out immediately after Bridesmaids, assuming the maid of honor is a bridesmaid? A raunchy comedy called Groomsmen? A gross-out comedy called Ring Bearer? A racy comedy called Father of the Bride? Or an R-rated comedy called The Bride? Players 1, 2, and 3. In a traditional Christian wedding, the bridesmaids come out, including the maid of honor, last. Then the ring bearer immediately follows, then the flower girl, then the bride. The best part of the ring bearer movie is when the ring bearer comes down the aisle and steps in a huge crap left by Melissa McCarthy. Round 1 is complete, and player 1 is in the lead. This could get interesting. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And don't forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. All right, you ready? Too bad. This one's called Animation Dumb-ination. Which member of the Griffin family from Family Guy most likely got a recent APGAR score? Stewie, Peter, Brian, or Meg? Player 3. The APGAR scale is a detailed test used to assess the overall health of newborn babies, something that Stewie Griffin, a baby, experienced the most recently. And based on the shape of his head, he should have gotten an F-. Players 1 and 2. No, APGAR scores are for humans, not dogs. But you know what is for humans? Is It a Dog? The game! The newest, coolest party game from the people who brought you Which One is the Spoon and How Many Fingers Am I Holding Up? This wrong answer of the game nets you a handsome $8,000. Yeah, you're welcome.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
And now, keep your hellos to yourself. Which one of these pop stars is giving a polite Tibetan greeting? Miley Cyrus sticking out her tongue, Justin Bieber flipping the bird, Britney Spears flashing her crotch, or Lady Gaga wearing meat? Players 1, 2, and 3. In Tibet, some people stick out their tongue as a greeting to show you they don't have a black tongue. If they did, it would mean they are the reincarnation of a cruel 9th century king. Not that anyone would ever suspect Miley Cyrus of being the reincarnation of a cruel 9th century king. Everybody knows she's the reincarnation of Hannah Montana. Duh.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's one for you. Trivia and stuff. Where might the CEO of Linens and Things go to shop for the materials needed to make all the stores linen and things? Player 1, the screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Oh man, time's up. Player 1, your screw worked out. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Players 1 and 3. Linen is made from the fiber of the flax plant, and things are made from other things, presumably. So this might be where the CEO goes to shop. Although he would probably make somebody else do the shopping for him. I mean, this is a guy who is too lazy to finish spelling the word and. And on its way, low spirits. As some of you may know, our studio is haunted by a ghost named Dennis. Well, I'm proud to announce that today I've promoted Dennis to be a writer.
Ooh, thank you, Mr. Masterson.
It's great because not only is Dennis hilarious, I found out that I'm not legally required to pay a ghost. Which reminds me, Kyle, you're fired.
Again? But you already fired and rehired me twice this week.
Yeah, you're fired again. So Dennis, let's get you a desk and figure out how to get you in the credits at the end of the game. How should the end credits read if Dennis the Ghost ghostwrites for our former writer, Kyle Mortensen? Player 2, who's going to get that? Goodness, player 1, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer. Could be worse, in theory. Player 2, way to screw, baby. Let's see if you can make this really hurt. Player 2. Player 3. A ghostwriter is employed to write for someone but does it under their employer's name. So get ready for a lot more questions about rattling chains and moaning and unfinished business, trapping oneself in this mortal realm, blah, blah, blah.
Ooh, I also have some ideas for questions about Breaking Bad. Ooh.
No good. take a stab at. Flash 'em if you got 'em. What would you expect to see in a spring break video called Girls Gone Call of the Wild? Girls exposing themselves as they harpoon a whale. Girls lifting their shirts as they fight in the Spanish Revolution. Girls flashing their breasts as they pan for Klondike Gold. Or naked girls committing cannibalism in the Andes. Player 3, the time is now. Player 2, get out of here! Seriously, get out of here. Player 1, sorry, no takebacks. Now pay attention. The novel Call of the Wild follows a sled dog and his owners during the Klondike Gold Rush. But there's no nudity in the actual book Call of the Wild unless you count the doodles I made in the margins. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose 2,000. And most importantly,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Don't forget my advice. When it comes to do's and don'ts, let's focus on the don'ts. Way to go, Player 1. That must have been a very exciting win for you. I only say that because it looks like you don't get out much. Here's something else I say. You don't know Jack! I'm Cookie Masterson, the host of the game. But enough about me. 3 players like 3 bears. Only humans who are playing a party game together. Okay, not my best analogy. Let's do this. This is round one, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. Moviegoers who use their cell phones at the Prince Charles Cinema in London are escorted out by people dressed as blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In a 1999 interview with Us Weekly, actress Lucy Liu revealed that she once had sex with a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And nobody picked the other lies up there. All right, pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. A Swedish man who works as a dishwasher receives disability benefits due to his unusual addiction to blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Nice truth finding, everybody. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. You are experiencing the Mariko Aoki phenomenon when you have the urge to poop while blank. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Well, don't you feel foolish? And you're experiencing the young Cookie Masterson phenomenon when you actually do it in the reference section. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Blair Tolman wrote a self-help book called Blank for Under $1, 301 Ideas. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? Disclaimer, all of them will be first dates. And the rest of the board goes unselected. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Coca-Cola once commissioned a video game from Atari called Pepsi Blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? And look what we have here. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. To the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Product name of the gas neutralizer pad that you insert into your underwear made by the Solutions That Stick company. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. Well, you guys blew it.